Hello everyone, welcome back to Jenna Knits. My name is Jenna and I like knitting. Today we're starting off strong. Clear my throat for this one. Starting off strong with a finished object. And the rest of this video is just going to be a vlog. It's going to be a journey of me making a new sweater that I want done by Thanksgiving. And I'm really excited to get it on the needles. I've had it printed for a little bit. You guys have seen the yarn. I'll get into all that later. Okay, my finished object is my Anker sweater, guys. I took your advice and I frogged it because it was about 4 inches too short. And those of you that haven't seen the previous videos, I knit this Anker sweater by Petite knit while I was very pregnant. And so I was just kind of winging it and thought that it was going to be long enough. And I'm no longer pregnant and it was very short, and I've never frogged a completed project before, one that I've cast off, so it was very stressful, but I did it. And now I love where it is. Absolutely love where it is. I knit this with Rowan Tweed in the navy blue. I don't know if I can focus it. Get off my face. There we go. It's this beautiful blue. Oh, that's nice. Awkward situation with my arm. I'm posting it up like that, but you know, it's this beautiful navy blue, and it's a little chilly today, and obviously this is wool, right? It's wool, but it's very airy, and this is the first wool sweater I've knit myself. I've been knitting for almost like 3.5 years now, but I was into more socks before. And so sweaters are relatively new to me, and I just started knitting sweaters back in August, and I've cast 5 sweaters just in this since summer. So some of them are baby knits, some of them are my toddler knits, some of them are for me. But yeah, so my sweater history is not very long, but it's going great. I really loved this pattern by Petite knit. You guys already know that because I knit one for, I just love this. Like, this is just so classy. Oh, that's great. Again, I'm kind of like awkward with my body, but y'all can see it. I knit one for myself. I'm in the middle of knitting one for my husband. I knit one for my son, and I knit one for my 1-month-old daughter. Petite knit, baby knits start from 3 to 6 months, so it's still a little bit big on her. I'm not going to have her in that just yet, but really excited for when it is actually cold here in like January time frame, for her to be able to wear that, and then the whole squad will be anchored up, you know. But I knit all of them with Rowan Tweed except for my son's. His was knit with Berroco, and his is just luxurious. His is just, I'm jealous of how his turned out. I really, really love his sweater. But anyways, for the next week and a half, you guys are going to be coming with me to knit the Spicula sweater. Now I am using the Berroco Mercado in crema. You guys have seen this yarn. I finally caked it up. So I got a new winder. Okay, this is in bulky yarn. Bulky weight. I got it, as you can see, it's not caked in the most beautiful of ways, because I got a new yarn winder that doesn't do bulky yarn. So most of this is caked beautifully, and then I had to create an onion of sorts, and then kind of had to do that with all 3 of them. So I'm trying to get, because this is wound kind of snugly now, I need to get it on the needles to loosen it up. But this is the sweater that I'm making. I've showed it to you guys a couple of times, by, oh my gosh, does she not have her name on this? Ah, there it is. By My Charming Wool on Etsy. I wanted a nice chunky cabley knit, and it has the cables that I'm looking for in the raglan stitches. So we're just gonna get it on the needles and see if I can have it done by Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. Hello. This is day 3 of working on the Spicula sweater by My Charming Wool. And I am having so much fun, guys. So, Jack is off at school. Olivia's over here in her chair. Cam just left for work. Let me just explain how this week is going before I get into the sweater. This is the first week that I've had both children to myself. Actually, my back is gonna just snap in half. Cam went back to work on Wednesday. Today is Friday. And my son has decided that he is just gonna feel his 3s. Do you guys have kids? Do any of you have children, currently have toddlers? I feel like I've talked to a couple of you that have littles. The 2s were magical with my son. Oh my God, he was just the sweetest little thing. We didn't have big feelings. We got big friggin' feelings now, guys. And he has decided that all of those feelings are gonna come into place while I'm still healing from all 3 injuries that I accrued while birthing my daughter. And as soon as my husband goes back to work. So this week has been pretty poopy. It's been a pretty crappy week. But let me just soak in this decaf coffee. Decaf doesn't mentally hit the same, but it does just warm everything. It tricks my body, you know? All right. Let's get into the sweater. I have my daughter's bassinet is next to our bed, and my son is still not sleeping through the night, so he's kind of like a half co-sleeper. And so at bedtime, I'm pretty much pinned up in the room with the toddler and the baby. So I've gotten quite a good bit done in the last 2 nights. It's only been 2 nights. This is day 3. It's only been 2 nights. Let me show you all how beautiful this is knitting up. Also, I love this yarn. Definitely, so obviously I haven't worn it yet, but I'm definitely thinking that if this wears very nicely, I will be buying this yarn in other colors because it's so nice. So I have, let me get my needles together. I've switched over to my big needles. So you start off with size 10s for the mock neck, and then you switch to size 11s for the yoke. And let me see if I can do this without making it look weird. It's looking so good. It's looking so good. And it's really super easy pattern. So for the mock neck, you start the cables right away. And I've never done anything like that before, but it was really kind of cool. And I've never done purl from the back increases before. That was something new for me as well. You don't do very many of them, and I honestly don't know why you do them either. It didn't seem necessary in the pattern since you're going to raglan anyway. But anyways, that's not. I don't design things. But the collar knit up really nicely. I am going to do a size medium because I want this to be extra cozy. And then, so you start the cabling immediately, and then as soon as the mock neck is done, you go into your bigger needles, and it's just knitting up so fast. I think I only have, you're just repeating the same 2 rounds. So it's the same 2 rounds for the mock, and it's the same 2 rounds over and over and over again for the yoke. And I think I only have like 7 rounds left to go before I'm separating for sleeves, guys. And then it's just stocking it. So, hiccup, jeepers. So yeah, knitting up beautifully. I hope you all are having a good week so far. I will keep you posted. Continue sharing this awesome situation with these needles. I'm so stoked. I also got to use my new cable hook, which is exciting as well. So I'm about to get that ready. I'm about to put on something and dissociate until I have to go pick up my son, because your girl's brain is on overload right now. But look how cute my hook is. It's so cute. Alright. Bye, guys. This morning is super exciting. I've got my bags packed. I am heading over to the second meeting of the fiber arts group that I created here in the Hilton Head area. So Cam's gonna take the kids to breakfast and I'm gonna go make some local knitting, hooker, cross-stitchy, quilty friends. All crafts are welcome. So if you are in the area, we meet every Saturday. Send me a message. Excuse the appearance. It's been a sleepy couple of days, but I wanted to show you all the massive progress I made last night. I am so excited for this sweater, and I have a slight potential hiccup happening, but I'll talk to you about that in a second. Okay, but look how cute she is. Oh my god. So stinking cute. This one seems a little bit different than that one just because this is tightly kind of thinged and then this is just loose yarn. But my hiccup, because I wasn't paying attention, is that, let me sit down. I need size 10 and 11 DPNs and my shop doesn't have the carbon ones that I like. And so I might have a slight delay and need to order just the kit, like, of the fatter DPNs. What's funny is my husband was actually going to put those in my push present with all of my other new needles. But he was like, oh, she probably will never need DPNs that big. And literally the first project I cast on after I gave birth was this sweater where I need size 10 and 11 DPNs. So there might be a slight delay in the sweater. She's going to put the order in on Tuesday and let me know how quickly they can get here so that I can do the sleeves because I am like working so quickly on this. I will probably need to be getting into the sleeve soon. I'm hoping I might be able to attach a 16-inch cord with the needles that I have and just circular those bad boys because it is so chunky. But or I can finally learn how to magic loop, but I really don't want to do that. So there's your progress report for this morning. What I was able to get done last night while we were all just awake. So I know I said that I don't like to just randomly buy yarn, but I just couldn't pass this one up. So I shared in my last podcast that I make Christmas trees and I sell them on Etsy, just little ornaments and stuff like that, and usually made with a cheaper yarn because those are usually way more durable. I splurged today. I spent a whopping $1.97 on this Christmas yarn. And how cute and perfect is that for little Christmas tree ornaments? I'm so excited about it. So this is Peaches and Cream, and it is just 2 ounces. Just this tiny little thing. I don't know what it's made out of though. Oh, cool. It's 100% cotton. Even better. All right, sweet. I had no idea what this was going to be made out of. I just saw the colors and I grabbed it. Found it at Walmart, $1.97. So if you're looking for some holiday yarn on the cheap, they've got this cute little guy. So I can't wait to knit up some Christmas trees this week with this bad boy. I know that has nothing to do with what's going on this particular vlog cast, but I had to share that your girl splurged this week. All right, so we're calling this little piece growth. I have to film this on my computer for one, because Olivia wants to be like this or held all morning. I've gotten hardly anything done today. So we're going to film this on the computer because my camera's upstairs and I cannot leave her like that and she's breaking my back. So we're calling this growth because I know, girl, I'm at a place where I can bind off. But before I do so, I'm going to try it on, which, as you know from my last 2 sweaters that I've made, I haven't done that. I've just cast off and messed up both projects. So we're gonna try it on. Okay, first of all, I have a drop stitch right there. Not the best placement for it, but I think I might, oh, the camera's not the best. Sorry guys. Add a couple more rows, I think. You think so too? But I'm like loving the way that this looks so far. And honestly, maybe I don't want to add any rows because if I block it, it might be too, oh gosh, I've got strings and needles everywhere. If I block it, it might be too long. Anyways, I love the way that this fabric feels, and I'm like obsessed with how this turned out, guys. Oh my god. I wish the camera was a little bit better. Obviously, I'm doing what I can with the crazy one on the couch. But this looks amazing. It fits really nice, I think. Once it's blocked, I think it will fit even better. I don't know if I add 2 more rows. I've got this much left of the skein. I could probably do 1 more row and a bind off and then block it and call it a day. But this is looking really, really pretty. And I'm excited for the sleeves to happen. I don't know how else to phrase that for you. I'm excited for the sleeves to happen. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really, really nice. Oh my god, I'm so stoked right now. Hopefully I'm in the shot. It's gonna be a little awkward right here because I've got a sad little one who needs to be in the carrier right now. We're gonna close out this video. Oh, my head's chopped off. Sorry, my head's gonna be chopped off. We're gonna close out this video by showing you progress. I don't think my sweater's gonna be done by Thanksgiving. Reason being, my shop does not have the DPNs that I need. And Knitter's Pride does not make DPNs in size 11, which is what I need. So now I need to find them elsewhere. I'm gonna try my best to have it done by next week because I really want to wear it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So here's what we're gonna do, Olivia. We're gonna show how much we got done, and then we're gonna show our WIPS because we've had to start working on other things, finishing other projects. I know. We had to start working on other projects that were on the needles because we didn't have anything to work on. Yeah, I know. Mommy's is crazy. So let's start off by showing you progress on other WIPs, and we'll close this video out by showing you how much I got done on the sweater. I showed you already what it looks like on, but I actually did cast it off. I added in a couple more rows and did the through the back loop bind off, which I did on my Anker sweater, which I think I really like. I think I actually like that bind off. It's a little bit more time consuming, but from some of the other bind offs that I've seen, not nearly as time consuming as others. So, and then it's not super tight, and then it's not super, super stretchy. I realized with my Anker sweater that it's like just the right amount of stretch. I don't know. That's my bind off choice for right now, guys. I'm very scared to do it on this sweater though because it's gonna take me forever. So the first one I'm gonna show you all is my ribbed unicorn. This is my own pattern, which is just a combination of patterns that I like. I took pieces out of this pattern and this one, and I'm turning it into my own thing, my own Frankenstein unicorn sweater. Calling it unicorn because I am using knitting for olives, unicorn purple. I'm holding a double with the Merino and the Mohair, and it is turning out so cute, guys. So here's my collar, and I'm doing the thick rib like you all suggested. I honestly think I'm only going to do maybe 5 more rounds and then be done with this. Now, next opinion that I need is, am I keeping it mock neck or am I folding it in? It's cute folded in, but it also looks really sharp as a mock neck, so I can't quite decide what to do. And then for sleeves, since I will be casting those on soon, am I doing a short sleeve or a long sleeve? I feel like long sleeve would look super sleek, but it's 1,000,000 degrees here. most of the year. So should I do a short sleeve? Let me know in the comments what I should do with this sweater, because you guys have already been helping me piece it together. Should I do a short or a long sleeve? I'm going to be casting this off this weekend. Ew, I know, baby girl. Life is really hard when you're little. I don't envy you. Let me know about this one, okay? Off to the side, my unicorn. Now I'm going to show you all the next project, which is just... Goodness. My goodness. Okay, sorry guys. She started crying and then my husband called me all at the same time. Next whip I want to show you all before we close this out is my husband's Anker sweater. Now, my husband is tall, so the body's taken a hot minute, guys. But I've made some huge progress with it. And it's looking real sharp. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's looking good. I think I'm at a place in the body where I can have him try it on. I just need to get some more of this more elastic stitch savery cord. I don't know what it's called. But instead of using, I could use yarn, but then it's a pain in the butt because there's like 5,000 stitches. So I'd rather use this where I can just like shoop shoop. So I'm going to try to have him try this on this weekend, and I'll just keep doing more rows because more rows aren't going to hurt anything. But I've made a huge progress on this. This will hopefully be a Christmas present. Now my goal here is to finish my purple sweater and my Spicula sweater and then only focus on this sweater. Am I gonna do that? Who knows? I don't know. I might get itchy and cast something else on because that's just how things work. But it's also really hard because I've been working on the Spicula sweater and then working on this one and then working on this one, just like each day kind of grabbing whatever I feel like grabbing. And so that one's on size 10 and 11 needles. This one's on size 6. And what size are you on? I think you might be a size 6 as well. No, my unicorn sweater's on size 4s. So going from big needles to tiny, tiny needles to little needles, it's been like feeling like these two projects have been taking way longer to make progress on just because I've been zooming through that one. But that was the point of starting that one, was to have something on and off the needles. And I'm super bummed that the next whip is not going to be off the needles as soon as I was hoping. But that's honestly my fault. So that's my fault for not paying attention. Let me grab it. Eee. Okay. I'm obviously not going to be able to try this on again because I've got a sad little one who just fell asleep. But I am so happy and excited for this project. So I did do, what did I do? 2 more rows? Maybe I did 3 more rows. I already wove in the ends too. I was feeling super motivated last night. Or whenever that was. But it's looking really good. Okay, this is terrible lighting and terrible way to show you all but I can't show you any different. But I'm loving the cabling raglan decreases. I think it looks, or increases. I'm loving the cabled raglan increases. I think it looks so nice. And I went creeping on this creator's page, and she does a lot of chunky yarn and a lot of really cool raglan increase kind of things like this without stockinette, with like a different kind of pattern. Put your head back where it goes. Thank you. You know, this is kind of her style, and I think that's really cool. And so I'm going to try to go to either Michael's or Hobby Lobby this weekend to find just some cheap fat DPNs. And I'm not going to really care about what they're made out of because I know that this will knit up quickly. You're okay. And it will hopefully be off the needles by next week. I will obviously keep you all posted, but it's beautiful and it feels so good on. It is still kind of like going back and forth from being hot and cold here, so is it practical for right now? Probably not, but I really don't care. I want something cozy, and Obviously, it's not a completed project yet, but I would highly recommend this pattern. It knits up so fast and so nicely, and it's not confusing. It's very straightforward on what to do. Like I said, you're just repeating the same 2 rows over and over and over again until you divide for sleeves, and then it's just stockinette and then 1 by 1 on the bottom. So I mean, I'm really loving this cast off, guys. I think it just looks really nice. Hopefully by the next video, this will be off the needles, and a purple unicorn will be off the needles, and I'll have some finished objects to show you. But that's it for today. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. We'll get into a part 2 hopefully next time, where I show you all me finishing these WIPs so that I can get this Anker sweater on my husband's body. Okay, I just need it. He's the only one without one. I gotta have it done by Christmas, and I really need to be on my best behavior and only work on that. I need you guys to hold me to it with like every video. Jenna, what are you working on? The Anker sweater. That needs to be my answer, and if it's not, I don't know. But if you all enjoyed this little knit along vlog, podcasty knit and chat thingamajig, please like and subscribe. I've been loving the energy in here with all of the comments I've been getting about these projects, and also I will be starting to go live every Sunday. I'm not sure what time yet though. It might be like early afternoon Eastern time, to just do a live knit and chat with you guys. I think that those are super fun. I don't see nearly enough of them. And even if we're not talking, we can be like one of those silent knitting clubs, just in the virtual world. I'll be going live on here again every Sunday. If you live in the Hilton Head area, send me a message, because I did just start a knitting group, as you saw earlier in the video. I did start a local knitting craft group actually. So we've got painters, cross stitchers, quilters, knitters, hookers, everybody coming to these meetings every Saturday morning. So if you're in the Hilton Head, Beaufort County area, send me a message. Let's link up and get a coffee and do some crafts. So anyways, I'm done talking now because I'm starting to wake her up again. But like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. And okay, I'm done. Bye guys.